ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवत् गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यै स्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः। यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। संजय उवाच तन्तथा कृपयाविष्टम् अश्रुपूर्णाकुलिक्षणम् विषीदन्तमिदं वाक्यम् उवाच मधुसूदनः। Shri Bhagavanuvacha Putastva Vishame samupasthitam Anaryajushtamasvaryam Akirtikaram Klaibyam masmagamah partha Naitattvayupapadyate Kshutra hridaya daurbalyam Tyaktotishta parantapa Arjuna uvacha Katham Bhishmamaham Sankhye Dronancha Madhusudana Ishubhih Pratiyotsyami Pujarha Varisudana Guruna Hatva Hi Mahanubhavan Shreyo Bhoktum Bhekshamapi Haloke Hatvarthakamanstu Guruniheva Bunjiya Bhogandrudira Pradiktan Nachaitat Vidmah Kataranno Gariyaha Yadvajayema Yadivano Jayeyu Yaneva Hatva Najijivishamaha Devasthita Pramukhe Dhatra Rashtraha Yesterday we have seen 3 verses of second chapter. Sanjaya Uvacha, first verse, and Sanjay has narrated the sight of Arjuna, how Arjuna is looking, and to that Arjuna, Lord Krishna spoke something. So we have seen Madhusudanaha idam vakyam uvacha. Lord Krishna has spoke these words to whom? Tam, means to this Arjuna, and other are description of Arjuna, how Arjuna looked. This is Krupaya Vishtam. Another description of Arjuna is Ashrupurna Kulekshanam, and third one is Vishidanta. So Krupaya Vishtam we have seen Ragena Avishta, overwhelmed by attachment. Ashrupurna, his eyes are full of tears. Akula Ikshana, his sight is, it seems it is in confusion, he is in distress, and he looks Vishidanta, he looks very sorrow. To this person, Bhagavan Uvacha, that we have seen. Why Bhagavan has not started teaching? Otherwise, Arjuna was ready, but still, Bhagavan has given some harsh words to Lord this Arjuna, but he not started. What's the reason? That I would like to show you. It says, if person is not prepared. If person is not surrendered, then teacher should not start to teach. If person is not ready, why should we start it? That's why this is a one Subhashita I would like to share with you. So this one Arjuna was still not surrendered to Ishvara, and Arjuna is yet not prepared. But there is a one good Subhashita to whom we have to teach and to whom we have to not teach, even not share. So it says, Shraddha sametasya pruchyatah cha visheshatah vacyam proktam shraddha vihinasya api aranya rudida upamam. The meaning is, if person is full of Shraddha, endowed with Shraddha, in Visheshaha Pruchyata, if he asks particularly, I need this teaching, then Vachyam. Then person has to start teaching. Vachyam is to be told. And Shraddha Vihinasya, one who doesn't have Shraddha in a teacher and Guru, and Proktamapi, if teacher started to teaching, so it is like what? So it says Aranya Rudita Upamama. If we are lost in forest and we started crying, please help me, who will listen? No one listen. Same with this teacher, poor teacher, keep on teaching this person. If person doesn't have Shraddha, then this teaching would be like Aranya Rudita Upama. It's like our cry in the midst of forest. Only we have to speak when person is ready. So Shraddha sametasya visheshatah pruchyatah, only vachyam. Otherwise, we should not talk. Like what Krishna has done, same thing we have to do. The first thing. Second thing I have written, Krishna knows still there are too much volcano sitting in Arjuna's heart, because whatever he have told, so whatever Arjuna spoke in the first chapter, whatever he is share his feeling with Lord Krishna, Krishna thinks still this is not empty. There is something is sitting in his mind or heart. Let it come out. That's why still Krishna has not started his teaching. And third one, actually nobody is interested in our story. There is one story, not story, but there is a one thing. One person went to another person. He says, I would like to share what happened in my life. Then say, first you listen from me, then you tell your story. So everybody has their own story. Nobody is ready to listen. So Bhagavan has started thinking, if Arjuna is not ready to listen, why should I waste my energy? Why should I waste my own words? That's why Bhagavan has not started. Okay. That's why Bhagavan has started to scold him, and he says, Kutasva Kashmala idam Vishame samupasthitam anarya jushtam asvargyam akirtikaram Arjuna. Kashmala, despair. Kutasva, from where this despair in this crisis has come in your mind. Samupasthitam has come in your mind, and this Kashmalam is anarya jushtam. It is Anarya Jushtam means it is not fit for a righteous person. This Kashmalam, this despair, won't give you Swarga, and this despair even won't give a fame and name in this world also. So one thing that we have seen, but one thing I would like to share with you, there are, whenever we perform any karma, suppose we perform any karma, it gives two types of result. One is called drishtam and another is called adrishtam. Drashtam means if we have helped someone, then when we are helping someone, if our nature is like that, then always we feel happiness inside. This is called drashtam. The result of karma, first one is drashtam, means in direct we feel happiness, and whatever we help another person, again it will be goes in our account. Sanchit karma is a punya. So this punya is called adrashtam. It will be in our account, karma account, and what we have done, right thing, it gives always happiness. If we have shouted on someone, suppose we have scolded someone, we have shouted someone with total anger, at that time also we feel something which is not proper in our heart. So we never feel happiness inside. So that drashtam way, we feel something not good inside. Drashtam phalam, and this also goes in our account as a papa. So we keep on doing different type of karma we are performing. We always give one drashtam, another is called adrashtam. Each and every karma gives two results, immediate result and adrashtam. So here Bhagavan has talked to Arjuna, if you want fight, so fight karma, yuddham. Here discussion of yuddha karma, if you will fight as your swadharma, then definitely you will feel happiness because you are performing your duty. So this happiness, this drashtam phalam is called kirtikaram. So here, if you fight against Duryodhana, people will always give honor because you have done good thing. This is drishtaphala and adrishtaphala. What you have done, you have fight for dharma, adrishta will be swarga phala. You will get swarga. Definitely. That's why yesterday I told each and every military person, one who are died, we said they have become military. Shahida. Everybody has got the swarga sthana. But if you won't fight, the drushtaphala you won't get here, even adrushta won't get. So akirtikaram is drushtaphala, you will get even no any fame and name in this earth. In adrashtam means you will get papa, you won't get swarga. This is Bhagavan says to Arjuna in third one shloka. Again, Bhagavan has given one more harsh word to Arjuna, Klebyam Masmagama Partha. Klebyam Masmagama. Sma means really Magamaha. Don't take to uniqueness. Don't become unmanliness. This is not fitting in you. Na etad klebyam na upapadyate. It is not fitting you. It is not good for you. And what you have to do, Kshudram Hradaya Daurbalyam, this weakness of your heart, which is lowly, I should not fight that weakness of your heart given up. You please give up and Uttishta Parantap, you please get up. Up to this much, Bhagavan has said, Bhagavan didn't teach. Now Arjuna is replying. Arjuna says, still Arjuna is struggling with his own thought process. Instead, Arjuna says, suppose though we give justification of our own, what we have told. This is called one type of justification. Arjuna is given justification. He says, you tell me. He says, you are Madhusudana, you are Arisudana. Over Sandhi is not yet over. No? That's whether I puja or ho is ayam Sandhi. That's why he Arisudana, he Madhusudana. So he has addressed Arjuna and Lord Krishna in two ways. Madhusudana we have seen, one who is killed a demon called Madhu. It's called Madhusudana. And here is Arisudana. Ari means enemy. One who has killed his own enemy are called Arisudana. So indirectly, as though Arjuna would like to convey, you have killed only demons, you have killed only your enemies, you have never killed your own people. That's why he has just used your Madhusudana, Arisudana. But he has forgotten, first Arjuna has killed his own uncle, Kamsa, his own uncle. But Arjuna's buddhi is not working properly. No? That's why he says Arisudana, Madhusudana, Katham. How can, he says Katham, how can Aham Pratiyotsyami, how can I will fight? How can I will reply? How can we reply to whom? Pujarho. This word is puja, pujarho. Puja plus arho. These two people are deserve for worship. Arho is deserve. Puja means worship. So two people are deserved for worship, and who are they? So he has only Bhishma, Dronacha, Ramaha Ramo, same way here Arho. Two people are deserved for worship, and both are Bhishmancha, Dronancha. Bhishma and Drona are fit or deserved for puja. Sankhya in this battlefield, Ishu Bihi, with this all arrows, how can I pratiyotsa? How can I fight with them? Because for me, both are as good as my deity. I always give respect to them. How can I fight with them? So still, his mind is confused. Still, he is not ready to do his own duty as a war swadharma. So I have written here Anvaya, Arjuna Uvacha, He Madhusudana, He Arisudana, Sankhya, means in this battlefield, Aham, myself, Katham, how can Pujarho, Vishmam Dronancha, this both who are deserved for worship, and both are Bhishma and Drona, how can Ishupehi Pratiyatya? How can I will fight with these arrows? This Arjuna would like to convey. So I have written Madhusudana means Madhum Asuram Sudayati Nashayati iti Madhusudana. One who has killed Madhu Rakshasa. In Arisudana, one who has killed their own enemies are called Arisudana. So that's why you have destroyed demons and enemies, not like me. I have to fight with my own people, and particularly Bhishma and Drona. Sankhya, the meaning in this battlefield, in battlefield. And he says, Pujarho, Bhishma, Dronancha, both are deserved for worship. Because I was listening some Swamiji, he says, if nowadays this all media is there, they can create some good environment if we are listening or if we are seeing. So if Arjuna is remembering Bhishma, so in his mind, all memories comes when he was very young. So he used to sit on the lap of Bhishma. Then he used to play around Bhishma. And then he starts thinking, how can I kill this person? Same way, he knows this archery, whatever I know, this archery is only because of Drona. So again, that all memories, how much, and everybody knows Drona was partial for Arjuna, because he loves Arjuna because of archery skill. So both are very favorite for Arjuna also, and both have favorite Arjuna. So both mutual, both are love each other. So that's why he says, for me, it's a puja for Bhishma and Drona. So how can I fight? Aham, katham, how can I? Ishu bihi, pratiyotsyami. This is in future tense, will fight actually. How can will I fight with these people with arrows? Because both are reserved for worship. Then again he has argued. Gurun Hatva, and from this verse, some his thinking pattern, it seems, is being changed. So he's arguing. This is one argument from Arjuna. This is Gurun. Let's see, Gurun Ahatva. Mahanubhavam Shreyam Bhoktum Bhekshama Api Iha Loke. But let me tell you what I have written here. In Veda, they say there are only 7 meters are available. Only 7. Other meters available in Gujarati language, some different, even Hindi language may be different, but in Veda, there are only 7 meters. One is called Gayatri, is Gayatri meter. Another is called Ushnik. Anushtup, what we are doing is called Anushtup. Bruhati. Another is called Pankti. These are the name of meter. Trishtup. Guruna Hatva Hi Mahanubhavan is called Trishtup meter. Right now what we are. And last one is called Jagati. And one thing, Gayatri is a meter. Gayatri, really speaking, it is not some deity. In Gayatri, there are total 3 padas. Tatsavitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yonav Prachodayat. 3 lines, each have 8 syllables. This is called Gayatri. And Gayatri is not only this, many Gayatris are available. Each and every Devatas. There are even Nandi's Gayatri, Tanno Lakshmi Prachodaya, Saraswati Gayatri, all Gayatri. So not only Om Purvo Tatsaviturvan is not only Gayatri. And Gayatri is a chanda, is a meter, it is not deity. But nowadays it is totally changed. Even it says these are to be chanted, it should not sing. These all meters needs to be chanted, it not to be sing. And nowadays all people, they start singing, Om Bhurvasa, this, it is wrong. But being Kali Yuga, we can't say no to them, but this is not correct. Each and now, right now, what we have chanted, Gurun Hatva Mahanubhavan is called Trishtup Chand. It has 4 lines. Each line has 11 syllables. So this is called Trishtup Chand. Trishtup BH. Trishtup. Trishtup. And why they used to change meter, no? It says, maybe in some way right also, something they would like to change the topic. They would like to some feelings, some special feeling. At that time, they change the meter. Because at that time, no visual, no audio, nothing was there. So how can they would like to convey? Now they would like to show their feelings. So this is in here, from here also, Arjuna's mind is going to be changed. Until now, he has argued so many things, but from this verse, his mind is totally changed. So he says here, Mahanubhavan Gurun Ahatva. Mahanubhavan means one who are deserved for worship. Again, one are who are great people, Mahanubhavan, and who are these? Again, Bhishma and Drona, and some elder or gurus. Ahatva, should not kill, is better. We should not kill this great guru. Better, I should live on alms. Shreya bhaktum. Shreya means it is better. Bhaktum, to sustain. Bhaksham. Bhaksham means to live on alms, to live on bhiksha. Alms, ihaloke, in this world. it is better to live in this world on alms, on bhiksha, better without killing my. So what he's thinking is, if I won't fight, then I have to go in the forest only. Nobody will keep me in the, Duryodhana won't keep me in this kingdom. Oh, you have done good job. Now you leave my kingdom, Hastinapur. He won't allow. So only one option I have. In that, I have to go in forest. And in forest, how people sustain their life? Only on bhiksha. And bhiksha is for whom? So Shastra says it will come also. But Shastra says on bhiksha can live two types of people. One is called brahmachari. And another is called sannyasi. They both have right to ask for bhiksha. Grihastha and even vanaprastha, they say vanaprastha also they can live on alms or bhiksha, but actually vanaprastha are dependent on their own relatives. So they have to live their own house only, but outskirt. So their own relative can give their own son or whatever, they can give some bhiksha. But brahmachari can go for each and every house bhiksha, and even sannyas. Our Arjuna cannot be fitted in brahmachari because he has many wives. So he cannot be brahmachari. So only one option has come in Arjuna's mind. It is called sannyas. So from this verse, his mind is changed. He says, I won't fight, but it is better I will live on bhiksha and I become a sannyas. That's why from third chapter, he always keep on asking only one question. Karma yoga is better or sannyasa? Karma yoga is better or sannyasa? Even on 18th chapter, in different way, but he has asked which one is better. Tyagaha is better or perform action is better. So in his mind, sannyasi, I should become a sannyasi is fixed. And this bhiksha, actually there is the one word, is called bhiksha. So we can then bhikshande. But person should not take bhiksha from one house. He has to keep on moving, minimum 7 houses. So we should not become a burden on one family. That is called bhiksha. If we used to go for bhiksha for only one family, then what will happen to this family? Every day they have to give bhiksha. So that person on bhiksha, he has to go minimum 7. It is called madhukari bhiksha. You know what is the meaning of madhukar? Madhukar? Madhum karoti is called madhukar. Is a bee. This bee used to take that essence of flower from each and every flower. He never take from one flower. Keep on moving. Brahmara. Same way, sannyasi should not go in a one family only. He keep on moving. Even they say if they have completed 7 families, then next day from 8th family. From same family, we should not take bhiksha. This is called bhiksha. The meaning of bhiksha means this. Collected food, here later, collected food, not from one family, from different type of family we have. And at that time, now nobody does, but at that time, what sannyasi used to do, whatever bhiksha they have got, they take it to the water, they dip inside the water, so there is a no taste. So that without taste, they used to eat. So they have no any type of craving. Next day I need this bhiksha or next day. So they never demand. It's called bhiksha. So he starts thinking our hero Arjuna. So it is better to live on alms. Bhiksha is better without killing these great people. I will go in the forest and I will live on bhiksha. And this is better from what? So he says, Hatvartha kamanstu gurun iheva punjiya bhogan Rudira Pradikdhan. Guru na Hatva. If I will kill my gurus, means Bhishma and Drona, then what I am killing for what? Artha Kaman. Artha means security, Kaman means pleasure. Artha Purushartha Kama Purusha. I will kill my guru for the sake of pleasure and security, and whatever I get, this all bhoga, what I will experience, everything will be tainted with blood only. Because this my own people are killed, and how can I enjoy this all security, all pleasure? So it is better to live on Vishnu. So from this verse, this sannyasa word is come. That's why meter is changed. Unto then, this only Katham Bhishma Mahamsa is okay, but from meter has been changed because even thought process is also changed. So if we see now, Iha, I have written Iha Loke, means here in this word, Iha Loke, Mahanubhavan Gurun. So these all are most revered people. This Bhishma and Drona is most revered people. They are teacher, Ahatva. Without killing them, I should not fight. Better, Bhikshamapi. I have to live. Food collected by begging is called Bhiksha. Even to beg our Bhiksha, we have to let go our ego. Otherwise, it is very difficult. In the beginning, I always used to share, in the beginning when we are studying for 3 years. So after 3rd year, we went along with Pujya Swamiji Rishikesh. In Rishikesh, there are many families there. They used to give us some cover. Cover means some dakshina. So I think, why should I take? So I say, I don't want, please don't give me. Still, something is coming from home. So I don't want. So I say, I don't want any dakshina. Then Swamiji called me and he scolded me. He says, you are not taking dakshina, means you have ego. Why should I take this ego? So we have to let go our ego. Otherwise, it is very difficult to take covers from other people. In the beginning, now we are used to, but at that time, if somebody asks dakshina, we say, no, we don't want. You give some other sadhus, but we don't want. Because Swamiji says you have ego. Still you are earning something. So why should I take? This why should I take? It's called ego. You should let go your ego. That's why he says Bhiksham. It is not easy actually to live on Bhiksha and to go each and every houses and give Bhiksha and beg. We have to let go of it. And Arjuna is a category, he is a Arjuna, he is a Kshatriya. Still he says, it is better for me to live on Bhiksha. This Bhoktu means to eat. It is Shreya. It is better to eat. That's why collection of food is called Bhikshya. So Arjuna has prepared himself. We should not fight this war, and he has collected many weapons. If you have remember, in 12 years he lived in forest. At that time, what he did, he has collected many weapons. We can call as missiles now. There are many missiles he has prepared to throw on Karna, to throw on even Duryodhana. But when he changed, when you see every people, his mind is changed. So that's what I have written. Diksha can take only 2 class, Brahmachari and Sannyasi. Arjuna is poor, is not Brahmachari, he has many children. So he has decided to become renunciate everything, Tyaga. But he would like to go away from his own duty. Actually, he would like to go away from his own duty. So he says, tu means whereas, ihaloke, in this law, in this word, Gurun Hatva, having killed my this revered teachers, and what I will enjoy, that Bhoga will Rudir Pratikdham, it will be stained with the blood. If Arjuna and Yudhishthira try to sit on that Simhasana, he starts thinking, this I have killed Bhishma and Drona, and now I have to sit on this Simhasana. So Rudire Pradigdhan, Guruna Hatva, Arthakaman, I have killed for which purpose? Arthakaman. This is also Arjuna is making mistake. Actually, Arjuna is not fighting for Arthakaman. Arjuna's mind was he has to fight for Dharma only. But his mind is totally changed and he is arguing, I am fighting only for Arthakaman, security and pleasure. And whatever I experience, whatever I enjoyment is always tainted with blood. That's why I don't want to fight. So this Bheksham Piha Loke, so there are duties have been given for each, because in previous time, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, Guna Karma Vibhagata, it given in 4th chapter. It is not divided, decided by on the birth, on the casteism. Actually, this is Guna Karmataha. If person is predominant with Sattvic Guna, that person is called Brahman. If this person is doing a profession of some teaching, still is called Brahman. So in this way, this classification of Brahmana, Shudra, Vaishya has been given, and in this Kshatriya's dharma is given to fight. So in 18th chapter, today I was looking for, Bhagavan has given what are the duties of Brahmana, what are the duties of Kshatriya, and what are the Vaishya and Shudra is given in 18th chapter. So this is 18th chapter, 41st verse. So Bhagavan says, Brahmana Kshatriya Visham Shudranam cha Parantapa Karmani Pravibhuktani. But on which base? Swabhava Prabhavaihi Gunehi. Because each and every people has their own nature. And nature comes from where? So Gunehi Prabhavaihi, according to their own guna. Guna means Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. On basis of this guna, Karmani Pravibhuktani. This classification of karma is given. For whom? So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Visham, Shudra. So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Then what is the karma of Brahmana? They have given what is the duty. What should Brahmana should live a life? So he says, Shamaha, Damaha, Tapaha Shaucham, Kshantihi, Arjavam, Gnanam Vignanam Astikyam Brahma Karma Swabhavaja. This is a natural karma of Brahma. In which one? If person is interested in Shama. We have seen what is the Shama. Composer of mind. If mind is calm, Damaha, one who can master of one's own Indriya. Tapaha, who live a life of discipline. Shaucha, who love cleanliness. Kshantihi. In 13th chapter, we have seen accommodation. Arjavam also we have seen. Arjavam means alignment with. Or 3, Gnanam, whatever knowledge we have, in Vignanam means assimilated knowledge. So Gnanam, Vignanam, Astikyam, one who has a total trust to accept Veda as a means of knowledge is called Astikyam. These all are nature of Brahma Karma Swabhavaja. If this person is born in Vaishya, Shudra, it's also called Brahmana. It is not is one who is born in Brahmana family. Same way, what is we are interested here? What is the Kshatriya Karma Swabhavaja? What is the dharma of Kshatriya? By nature. So he's given Shauryam. Shauryam Tejah Dhrutihi Daksham Yuddhe Api Apalayanam. This is more befitted here. Danam Ishwaraha Bhavascha Kshatra Karma Svabhavaja. What should be the nature and karma of Kshatriya? Shauryam, he should valor. Tejaha, he should be brilliant. Dhrutihi, perseverance. Sometimes it cannot be, they cannot win the war. They should not be despaired. Again, they have to fight. Dhruti, perseverance. Dakshyam, skill. Dakshaha is called Dakshaha. Dakshaha, there is a one word, is called skillful. Administration, all, it should be Daksha, it should be skillful. This is also part of Kshatriya only. Yuddhecha apalaya. Person should not run away from the battlefield. This is Kshatriya. Danam, one was always ready to give. Ishwarasya bhava means overlordship, ruling, leadership. All are called Kshatra Karma Svabhavaja. So just I was thinking, let me finish. Then what is the Vaishya Karma? So Bhagavan says, Krushi, Go Rakshya Vanijyam. Krushi means all farmers consider as a Vaishya. Go Rakshya, who is taking care of cows and cattle, are called Vaishya. And all commerce, different type of business are called Vaishya. Svabhavajam, naturally. Paricharyatmakam karma, who is ready to do service. Shudrasya Svabhavajam. So always in fourth chapter is given in every detail. But if we take Gandhiji, Gandhiji born where? In Vaishya's family. By birth, he is Vaishya family. The guna, quality of Gandhiji is Brahmana, ahimsa, everything. He followed all guna, so by guna he is Brahmana. But by karma he is a Kshatriya. Because he has given freedom to us. So what can we call Gandhiji? So we are not only Brahmana, we all are a mixture of all these three. But generally at that time, Kshatriya means should not be run away from the battlefield. That's why Bhagavan says, you are Kshatriya Klaibhyam Masmadam. That's why he said to Arjuna, you should not take resort of Klaibhyam. And now poor, our Arjuna, he has decided on Bhaksham, which is also not good for him, because his mind is not ready. Always Pujya Swamiji used to tell, even I think one time I have shared, if person is not ready and if become a sannyasi, then whatever his nature, he starts there only. If some merchant or some businessman become a sannyasi, is some lost his son, and this sannyasi businessman start business agarbatti in Rishikesh, but he did something. Same way Swamiji, if Arjun would have gone to Rishikesh and he becomes sannyasi, then he start fighting. This is not correct. This is not correct. But his mind is always what is right and wrong, because he is Kshatriya. But this time Arjuna would not like to fight. That's why he says, Shreyaha Bhaksham Bhoktu, to live my life, to sustain my life, or Bhaksham, better not killing my Mahanubhava. This is good for me. In last one he says, Nachetad vidma kataranno gariyaha yadvajema yadivano jayeyu yaneva hatva najjivishamaha devastita pramukhe dhatra rashtra. The meaning is, etad na vidmaha. Na etad vidmaha. I don't know, we don't know. Vidmaha means we don't know. Kataran nahagariyaha. Who is better? These two armies are facing each other. Which army is more better? Gariya is which one is better? Na vidma. That I don't know. Even yadva jayema, yadivano jayeyu. Who will win? We will win the war or they will win the war. Even na vidma. That even that I don't know. But now the one thought comes in my mind. Arjuna says, Yane Mahatva. Having killing this all people, na jiji vishamaha. Even we don't like to live our life. Jiji visha means jivanasya, jivitumicha. Jivitumicha is called jiji visha. Like vividisha veditumicha. Same way, jiji visha means jivitumicha. A desire to live. Jivitumicha is dirgha, no? I think. Jivitumicha is called jiji visha. So after killing all these people, na jiji visha, even we don't have any desire to live. All these people, Pramukhe Datra Rashtra, this all main people, Pramukha means main people, like even now he started develop some soft corner for Dhatra Rashtra. Dhritarashtrasya putraha Dhatra Rashtra. Actually, Duryodhan's name was not Duryodhan. It says his name was Suyodhan. Because of his own wrong deed, he is Suyodhan. Then it's become Duryodhan. His any what he has committed, any action was not good. Dussasana, no, it was Sushasana. They were given Dussasana. So this Pramukhe, these all people, even they are Duryodhan, Dushasana, who are standing in front of me, if they will kill, I don't have any desire to live. So this thinking is called who will win the war, and one who is the better is called, he shows is totally confused. Why he starts telling who will win, who is better, he need not to think because everything is decided, then only war is become to start. But still when he says, so we can confirm, poor Arjun is not still to take proper decision, what should I do? So that's why I have written here, Vayam etat na vidmaha. We don't know this. Naha kataran ganiha. Among both of us, who is better? Ganiya means who is better? And yat vayam jayema yadi naha jayeyu. Who will win this war? Vayam jayema. Either we will win the war, otherwise naha jay. They will win over us. Naha jay. They will win over us. This is, I don't know, but only one thing I know is, na jiji vishama. I am not interested in living yana hatva, having killed who? This Pramukhe Dhatra Rashtra, who are standing in front of me. I am not interested to live, to sustain my life. This is called the epitome of confusion. What he would like to do, what he doesn't like to do, even he is not sure. So that's why I written, this is the Arjun's confusion. Na etad vidmaha, etad na vidmaha. We don't know. Na kataran, naha kataran. Among both of us, which of two is better? Which army is better? Better means which army? If they have 18th Akshohini, no, in Duryodhana side is a 18 Akshohini side. This whole list I know, but right now I don't. And in Arjuna's part, this is the 11th Akshohini. So in all way, if Krishna was not in the side of Arjuna, then definitely Duryodhana could have been, because they have more strength. Even Bhishma, this says Bhishma has this boon. If he can leave his body whenever he wants. Even Drona has some boon. If he give away his weapon, then only people can kill him. Even Karna has this armor. He cannot, nobody can kill him. All this quality is in these warriors. If Arjuna says, I don't want to fight, and if Krishna says, I am not in Yudhishthir's side, definitely they will be. That's why he says, we don't know which one is better, which army is better. In what he is thinking, he says doing Swadharma as a Kshatriya, killing our Guru, Drona and Bhishma is better, or Paradharma Parigraha, to live on Bhaksha. Which one is better? That I don't know. This is, I have written here, this is called helplessness. Poor Arjuna cannot able to take any decision. What should I do? What should I run away? Should I take Diksha? Should I take sannyasa? Or should I fight? He is totally confused. Totally he is helpless. And again he says, Yat ve jayema, yadi ve na jayo. So there are two options are there. We should conquer them. We could have win them and they can conquer us. There are two possibilities. But I am sure Yaneva having killed these people, na jiji visham, that I am sure I don't like to fight. Na jiji vishamaha. And who are they? Dhritarashtra. They are all sons of Dhritarashtra. 100 sons. Prabhukhe avastitaha. They are standing in front of us. So this is the state of our Arjuna's mind. And one thing he is sure is something I am not comfortable with my own thought process. So until now, what I have discussed yesterday, the seeker should go through 4 stages. So this is the third stage. Second stage is called helplessness. First, now he says, I don't know what to do. And now next verse is called, he has expressed his own thought. This verse is called the best from seeker's part. Is a devotee's part, one who would like to take moksha, or this part, because he has presented himself. It's called intellectual honesty from the student's part. We can chant this, but detail we will see tomorrow. Karpanya doshopahata svabhavah pruchhami tvam dharma samudachetaha yachreyasya nishchitam bruhi tanme Shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Hari Om